Dominant Roller TV. Shout out to y'all in the front. Literally, if you want a chance to be exposed, if you want to be interviewed, I've been trying to catch people. They are here to interview people for their show.
What's up, this Rolla with Dominant Roller TV, man. Right now I'm with your man Rich. Man, we at the networking party called The Gathering, man, brought to you by Nicole and Patrick August, man. How you doing today, bro?
Man, I can't complain at all, man. I'm just happy to be in the building, man. Networking with a great group of people. It's always good to be around like-minded individuals just like yourself.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Man, I know you do real estate.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. That's my one thing. Real estate rich, baby.
Okay, so you said real estate in sales?
So I'm involved in real estate sales as an active realtor, licensed realtor, and I also invest in real estate. And I also help other people learn how to invest in real estate and actively invest in real estate. I host seminars monthly.
Okay, so do you recruit different realtors? Of
course, yeah. So I mean, I'm a realtor with Keller Williams, and we have a great recruiting system. We're the #1 training company in the country right now. So, of course, I have about 8 recruits now, and we're always looking for great talent.
Okay, cool, man.
Anyone out there that's looking to get started in a career in real estate, yeah, of course, contact me.
Okay, so the name of your company is?
The name of my company is Richard Spears Real Estate Group, but I'm partnered with Keller Williams Realty. Okay,
Keller Williams. So look, y'all make sure y'all get in contact with them. If people trying to get in contact with you to find a house or a building, like how would they get in contact with you?
Well, of course, you can contact me by cell phone via 225-341-9083. But we all know everybody on social media, bro.
Right. Yeah, that's the new wave now.
Yeah, that's the wave, man. So on IG, man, look me up at Realtor_Rich_. That's Realtor_Rich_. And of course on Facebook, Richard Spears.
Well, it's your man Rolla with Dominant Roller TV. Right now, we at The Gathering right now, man. We got your man Jose Cuervo in the building.
What up?
Man, what's going on? How you been?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm cooling, man. Just partaking in the festivities.
Already. So,
yeah.
You been working on some new music, man?
Yeah, man. I'm actually dropping the EP this summer. I don't want to release the name.
Okay.
Because it's still in the air about the name, but the music is done, and it's coming to a bedroom near you.
To a bedroom near you. you already know what it is. It's strictly for the ladies. He going in, believe that.
Yeah, strictly for the ladies. Strictly for the ladies.
Yeah, man. So, like, what else you got going on, man? I always see you on the scene, man. You always doing big things. Like, what you got going on, man?
Well, I got a sneaker coming out, QE ones, Cuervo Edition ones. They dropping real soon as well. I'm working on that. I just been chilling, man. I beat cancer.
What you mean? What you say?
I said I beat cancer. So that's a blessing.
Oh, you know wow, you beat cancer.
Yeah, I'm shaking back. You can see the hair growing back.
Okay.
God is good, and I'm just, excited just to be living, share my music with everybody, man. I'm just happy to be here, man. That's all.
How long did you have cancer?
Oh, man, I was dealing with it for about 4 or 5 months. That's why you haven't been seeing me on the scene. Okay. But I'm back, and I'm back better than ever, man. You know what I mean?
I'm glad to see you in condition. It looked like nothing ever happened, man.
Ain't nothing happened. I'm good. I'm good. Man. I'm Gucci.
So that's what's up, man. So look, man, I want y'all to just like tune into him, man. How can they like see your music, like for the people who just tuning in to Cuervo, man? Like,
everything is at Mr. Jose _Cuervo. Spelled with a Q. QUERVO. So Mr. Jose _Cuervo. Everybody follow me. Come holler at your boy. Keep yourself up to date to what's going on. They got some beautiful women over here that's really distracting the real G. But y'all boys be good, man. Demont.
Already, man. Look, y'all keep it locked, man. It's your man Jose Cuervo. I'm Trolley. This is Dominant Roller TV. We out. What's up? This Trolley with Dominant Roller TV. Right now, we with the lovely Miss Janae. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Right now, we're at The Gathering, and I gathered here to talk to Miss Janae about her companies that she have going on. So you have a boutique?
Yes. Well, I have Closet Fitness. It's Closet with a K, and it's an online fitness apparel boutique. And the reason that I created Closet Fitness is because I battled eating disorders as an adolescent, right?
You battled what?
Eating disorders. I was anorexic, and throughout my adolescent years. but I didn't holistically go to the gym to work out, you know, as far as like the healthy component.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until like I acquired, you know, self-love and came into my own that I wanted to go to the gym for, I guess, for health purposes.
Yeah.
But I subconsciously wanted to go to the gym based on the cute apparel that I wore.
Okay.
So that's one of the main reasons why I created Closet Fitness, and it's catered for women sizes small. Some pieces go all the way up to a 3X. So it's just trying to, you know, highlight the women empowerment and fitness motivation.
Okay.
And I also have a podcast.
Okay,
My
what's it called?
podcast is titled Her Story. HER is an acronym for heroic, empowering, and resilient.
Okay.
And what it does, it highlights specific women and their stories and how they turn their adversities into success or adversities into triumph.
Okay.
So I'm on the whole women empowerment
that's
and
good, though.
lifting
Yeah.
each other type
I
of
wanted
thing.
to ask you, like you said, about you was anorexic. So like, did you you were making yourself, you know?
No.
Okay, so tell me.
Bulimia is when you make yourself, you know, throw up.
Okay.
Anorexic is when you just don't eat. So
Okay.
basically what I did, I over-exercised.
Gotcha.
And this was young, like 10, 11 years old. And I'm the only child, you know, so it wasn't that I didn't have any neglect from my parents at all. My parents always sacrificed and gave me the best. But with you being the only child, you stay to yourself. So I would wake up like 5:30 in the morning and do like Denise Austin, Billy Blanks, you know, Chabo and things like that. But I'm overexerting myself, exercising, and I'm not eating. I'm not feeding myself with the proper nutrients and things like that. And I would do these binge liquid diets. So I buy like a liter and a half or something like that of Gatorade and just drink that and tell myself that, okay, I just ate a hamburger. I'll watch the Food Network and just say that I just ate this meal.
Okay.
When it came to lunch, at school, I would go hide in the bathroom. And so my teachers paid attention to that. And so then they eventually called my parents. And I went.
So you were in middle school?
I was in middle school, and it continued up until almost high school.
Wow.
Like up until 8th grade. But it really took me loving who I was, and you know.
How did you get to that point?
My mother.
So she had like a good talk with you or something?
Yes. I battled who I was and what I looked like for a long time. You know, I have large teeth. I have a big nose.
No, you don't.
I do, and I'm okay. I can say that and say that I'm still beautiful now, you know.
Right.
But back in the day, you always have this societal norms or views of what beauty is and what fine is. Yeah. And even at a young age, you're influenced by it. You know, I went to a small private Catholic school, but even with, you know, me being 5'3", 100 pounds, you're fat. You know, simple things like that. So it took me like reprogramming my mind and what other people saw and really loving myself and who I am. Like my mother always told me, because I had acne too. Acne, braces, Coke bottle glasses, you know. But my mom always instilled and put in me, you're beautiful and you're a creation from the Most High, from God. You know, God doesn't make any type of mistakes. You know, love yourself and who you are.
Exactly.
So it took that. I did counseling as well. I wrote out letters about how I felt. I journaled. So I picked up different things and had different outlets to just express who I was. But I'm constantly, even up until this day, 28 years old, it takes a while to come into your own and know what your purpose is and walk into your path. And I've acquired that my passion is reaching the masses and uplifting and motivating different people. However that may be, I know that's what I'm called to do.
Okay. So I know you say you're big on women empowerment. Like, do you do like any seminars or like any like going to schools and talking to young ladies and things?
I go to schools. So I've gone to schools back home. I'm from Napoleonville, a
Okay.
very
Where is
small
that located?
country
I've
town.
never heard of that.
It's in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans.
Okay.
In Assumption Parish along the bayou. So I graduated from Ascension Catholic High School in Donaldsonville. And I'm naming all this, I'm shouting all these little places out. Shout out to D-Ville, shout out to Napoleonville. But I went to St. Elizabeth in Pinkerville, which is all in Assumption Parish. But to say the least, I go to the different schools along the bayou, and I talk about self-love and motivation, and also about the pressures, the peer pressure, you know, how you can be easily influenced to do certain things. You really can,
especially like with things like social media and everything now. Like
this generation has it hard, you know?
They really do,
and it's so often that people are told that because you come from this environment, because your parents did this, or because your uncle, your cousin did this, you're going to do this. So I try to teach them to reprogram that thinking that you're not inferior because you come from this environment or because others around you may not have failed. It doesn't mean that you are going to be a failure. You are not inferior. You can do anything that you put your mind to.
So what kind of responses do you get?
Even like little kids, like I'm talking about 4th through 6th grade. I've had different kids walk up to me and just like, you know, you spoke so well. It really touched me. It gave me encouragement, you know. So I feel like education, you know, the youth, they are the foundation. If you can touch them, they are the future. So really they need to hear these things. You need to make yourself relatable. So often people put themselves on a pedestal to where they don't want to make themselves relatable. Like, look, I came from a place where I didn't love myself. I came from a place where I was around different people that fought alcoholism and things like that of that nature, but it doesn't mean that that's not who you are, you know?
Right. So, like, are you, like, doing any charities or anything like that?
Okay, yes. I'm pretty much into everything. I see. I'm a legislative aide to Metro Council, East Baton Rouge Parish, District 5. Councilwoman Erica Green, shout out to District 5. But I'm a program manager and program coordinator for community outreach events. And another thing, serving the underserved minorities is really a passion for me as well. I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
AKA.
And I also was the 2nd vice president and I coordinated community service. So in college though, community service was more or less done so my chapter doesn't get suspended and it's the right thing to do. It wasn't until I started this job that I saw people who were uneducated or underserved and honestly did not have the resources. And because I can act as a liaison to speak to different people and to allocate certain, you know, funds for programs and to work and just push someone's vision, like it's power in that, and it's such an awarding feeling in that, being able to do that. So yeah, most definitely. Education is key, giving back to the youth is key, and providing resources to those who don't have it, that's key. And encouraging and motivating everybody, it all goes together.
Cool. Like just knowing you in these like brief 3 minutes, it's like I can just see like you're gonna be doing a whole lot more in the future.
Thank you.
Like what are some more things you have in store, like in your mind already, that you already know for a fact that you're about to start doing?
Well, with her story, the podcast actually launches next Wednesday.
Okay.
So within the process of that, it's just really me networking and trying to mingle with different women who have that same mindset so we can collaborate and bring more to different young girls and to the youth. And basically what I do on a daily basis, every day I pray and I ask God to take me and use who I am, who I want to be, and use me for a purpose much greater than myself. And that's actually a quote from MLK, from Dr. Martin Luther King. But it's so significant, you know, at times, like I said, I don't know what that specific thing is I want to do, but I know who I am and what I'm called to do and how I'm called to reach the masses. So it's just like wherever I'm led to go, sometimes you can't even really think how you're going to get there. You just know that you're going to do it. So it's just
That's powerful. That's powerful. That's powerful. Look, since like you're so deep, I just want to say you're very deep. But I want to ask you, this is something that we normally ask people on like one-on-one interviews. I want to know, like, what makes you dominant as a person? The name of our show is Dominant. You know what dominant means. Like, what makes you dominant?
What makes me dominate? I think is knowing who I am. Knowing who I am and the influence that I can have to reach different people. You know, a lot of times people, everybody has the same amount of time. Everybody can be successful at whatever they put their mind to, but sometimes they have like that fear. So what my goal is to help people break that fear so they can grow into who they are and know that, hey, if I have the vision, I can do it. You know, the only roadblock is myself.
Wow. Make sure y'all listen to that. Just rewind that back. That was really good. I like everything you just said.
Thank you.
Just to go back on the podcast, I don't want to miss nothing on that. Like, what is it going to be based around? I know it's called
Her Story.
Her Story.
So heroic, empowering, resilient. It's going to be a different topic each week, but it's going to focus on a specific guest and what their story is. I don't want to release the first episode because I'm going to start promoting that at the end of the week because it's going to launch that Wednesday. But for instance, just in general, women, it's going to focus on different women.
Right.
But, you know, we go through certain things. We have different barriers and obstacles and things like that, whether it be a financial burden or, you know, like a dead-end job or an acute disease or sickness. We have different things that we may be ashamed, you know, we hit a downward spiral and we're afraid to talk about those things. But when you have those type of stories and you overcome it, that's meant to be shared with other people. Your story isn't for you anymore. You know,
that's a testimony.
Yeah. So I'm definitely, any women, if you have a story and you want to connect, reach out to me. And I'm really like, I pay big attention to different people on Instagram, and so those who kind of open up the doors and you see that, you know, I want to share my story but I'm not sure yet, those are actually the women that I've reached out to and just like, I've watched you grow,
so, like,
and I want you to share it.
Okay, that's good. Like, so like if a young lady had a story and she really wanted to reach out to you and she wanted to be on the podcast, like how would they reach out to you?
Okay, you can email me.
Okay.
It's Her Story, HER Story 89LLC@gmail.com. But you can also follow me on Instagram. So my Instagram is Her Story _podcast. My personal Instagram is Janea, JANEA _Claire, CLAIRE 13. I know these are long. And my fitness page, Closet Fitness with a K, Closet _Fitness. So I have many different outlets. Just search Janea, it'll come up.
Y'all keep it locked, man. Y'all keep it locked. Make sure y'all just, if y'all miss like all the letters, all the spelling, just rewind it. I mean, it'll be there, you know. So look, y'all keep it locked to Dominant Rolla TV. This is Miss Janea. Support everything she has going on. I support it. I love everything you're doing. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all keep it locked. We out. What's up? This Rolla with Dominant Rolla TV. Right now we're at the gathering, and I'm with the one and only Brad in the building. How you doing, sir?
Doing well, man. Good to see you guys.
Man, good to see you too, man. Look, every time I see you, you make me feel underdressed. I think if I need to like get a memo. If Brad is in the building, I need to go get like a custom tailor and just get right, man. Man, what you got going on, man? You always have something going on in the city, man. Like, what do you have going on next?
Always trying to stay busy, stay active, man. First and foremost, man, thank you for everybody that supports all the events that I do, the events that I have a hand in. As you guys know, every Friday you can find me at the Grind. We have Friday Night Live entertainment, no cover charge, DJ every week, food, alcohol. It's a whole, really dope environment. But this Saturday we have an adult prom. And so, an adult prom, yes.
Wow.
Yes, it's going to be at the Lyceum Ballroom, 124 3rd Street, right downtown, ballroom. And, I mean, literally people are really participating. You know, they're
like
doing
the
tuxedos. And I don't know if anybody did the limo. You know, they still got them bills to pay after the 23rd. But, you know, I know of a lot of women that got gowns made, a lot of men, you know, renting tuxedos and things like that. So it's going to be a really good night, really dope night.
That's really cool. Like, I know there's some people who never got a chance to go to prom, so it's like that second chance.
And that was one of the motivations behind doing it was every prom season you see all these adults posting pictures of their children. And they're all saying that they didn't go to their prom. I went to prom both years, so it didn't really dawn on me that everybody didn't go to prom. But there's some people that didn't go to prom at all, and, you know, a lot of those people are coming and participating in the adult prom. So this is year one of it, trying to get it up off the ground. You know, let people know that we're serious about doing it. Ticket sales have been good. I want to say we got about 400 tickets sold.
400 tickets.
Right. Between tickets and tables, which is great for a first year event for a prom. You know, year two, man, we want 1,000 plus in the building.
I wouldn't be surprised if you get that this time, man.
We'll see.
I don't know anything that you put together that hasn't been major.
Well, thank you. We'll see. Always remain optimistic or whatever. Then July 4th is right around the corner, Okay. Day porters have been something that I've added. Well, not really added, but something that I've got back to doing this year. It's day porter season, so we're gonna do a big July 4th day party at the Grind. That's a Wednesday. We're gonna have 2 guest bands. We're gonna even do an open bar happy hour.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a lot of good things going on. Looking to partner, working right now with a partnership with Southern University, their athletic department.
Awesome.
Man, while I'm speaking of the athletic department, I just tell you something. I just found out about Southern University season ticket books. The most expensive season ticket book for football season is $140.
Really?
I have a friend that works in the athletic department, and she was asking, was I a season ticket holder? And I was like, no. She was like, it's really not expensive. I was like, well, what's the cost? She said $140. And I was like, well, what does a good seat cost? She said, no, $140 is best available seat in the house. So, you know, all of my Jaguars out there, all of my North Baton Rouge people, Southernites, hey, let's support the nation. Let's get those season ticket books. I know personally myself, I'm getting 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I look forward to being able, you know, give my children the same Jaguar experience that I got growing up. You know, because I'd love to see them go across that hump when they get old enough, you know, to go to school and stuff like that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, man, you always doing your thing, man. I'm very proud of everything that you're doing. You know, I know we don't know each other like that, but I want to say I am proud because I do see what you got going on.
Well, let me say that when you say we don't know each other like that, though, one of the things that our community can always improve upon is just in general, black men speaking to and acknowledging other black men. Yeah. We don't have to know each other personally.
That's right.
To really look, I can see you doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
I can say and acknowledge that y'all doing y'all thing or whatever. So if we don't have to know each other personally, we'll know each other personally as we continue to bump into each other and interact and support one another with things that we do.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
It's not even about the personal relationship. We'll establish a personal relationship, but professionally, I respect and I appreciate what you guys do.
Yes, sir. Well, look, I want to thank you for your time.
Oh, no problem.
Again, this is Diamond and Rolla TV. It's your man, Brad, man. Y'all keep it locked. Matter of fact, how can people follow you? I know you're on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram, Brad Gordon, BradGordonIntl. You can go to the website, which is www.dgeventsbr.net. Those are the best ways to follow me. Okay. Facebook, Brad Gordon. Plain and simple.
Y'all heard it. Y'all keep it locked. Diamond and Rolla TV. We out. What's up? This is Rolla with Diamond and Rolla TV. We have, what's your name?
Miss Catherine Kane.
Miss Catherine Kane, and she is a chef. So, like, tell me, like, what kind of food do you throw down?
Oh, soul food.
Soul
food and a mixture of healthy food, so kind of in between both.
Okay, so like you have your own company?
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Casey's Eatery.
Casey's Eatery.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what would you say? What do you have? Like, where's your spot?
I'm at home base right now.
Okay.
Until I come up with a store.
Okay.
Like I'm branding in the branding stage, so I'm building.
So you do like catering. You go out to like different events and you do the catering for them?
Cater events.
Okay, awesome.
Weddings, baby showers, birthday parties, all that good stuff.
Okay, so like, what's the dish that people ask for on a normal basis? Like, I want that. You gotta fix that. Like
pasta.
Pasta.
Definitely the shrimp pasta.
Oh yeah, I did.
Pasta?
Oh my God.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, it was good. It was delicious. I gotta try the other one. You had like 2 of them?
Yeah, I had the chicken and the shrimp. I did both because I know a lot of people are, not seafood. They don't like seafood or anything. So I was trying to cater for both crowds.
Right.
Chicken for the non-seafood people and shrimp for the people that like seafood.
Yeah, well, I'm into both.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna come back and try to get that other one. I had the shrimp.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try the other
you
one.
enjoyed it?
Yeah, real talk. It was good. Okay, so like if people want to get in contact with you, how can they do that?
Follow my Instagram at Casey's Eatery.
Casey's Eatery.
KAYCEEATERY.
.com?
No underscores, just straight.
Oh, that's your Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay. All right. So look, y'all make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. If you need a caterer, make sure you get at her. Do you have a contact number?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the contact number?
225-280-2231.
All right, that's Catherine. So make sure y'all holler at Catherine, follow her on Instagram, hit her up if you need a caterer because she can do it. And the pasta is great. I really had the pasta. I enjoyed it. So look, y'all keep it locked. Diamond and Rolla TV. We out. What's up? This is Rolla with Diamond and Rolla TV. Right now we're at the Gathering and I'm with Turashima Cash. I had to look at it. They call you T Cash, but I wanted to try to get the name right.
Gotcha. It is Turashima Cash. I go by T Cash for short.
Right. So like, first off, I want to say like I like your presentation.
Oh, thank you.
Like she gave us a card with a bag of peanuts.
All right. When you're drinking, you know that little salt when you're drinking, it kind of mellows you out. You know, need a little snack.
How you came up with this idea?
I mean, I'm a bartender, and I have it with my setup. I have all my garnishments. I have the peanuts, peppermints, all that good stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Little condiments to go along with my cocktail.
Okay, so like tell me what you do.
It's a mobile bartender business. I bartend weddings, parties, corporate events, private events. Any event you need a bartender. No event's too big or too small. I do one bartender per 75 people. So like I said, no event is too big or too small. House parties, you and your spouse need a personal bartender. I'm your girl.
That's what's up. How long have you been doing this?
I've been in business about 4 years now.
About 4 years. How you like it?
Oh, absolutely love it. I mean, besides the great cocktails, you get great customer service guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like what made you want to go into this business?
I moved to Memphis. Lived in Memphis for about 5 years. Me and my spouse opened up a bar.
Okay.
Got divorced. Came back home. Still love to bartend. And I said, why not do it myself? And came up with my own little business. And
wow. So are you from Baton Rouge?
I'm originally from Baton Rouge, born and raised from Glen Oaks. And Baton Rouge is my home, my city. I love Baton Rouge.
Okay. Okay. So like if people wanted to, I guess book you for like an event, like how would they do that?
Get in contact with me. My telephone number is 225-620-9435, or you can find me on Facebook at T Cash Cocktail.
Okay, awesome. So look, y'all keep it locked. T Cash, I'm about to eat these peanuts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It makes you just want to look at the card while you're eating the peanuts. Like, okay, yeah, let me hit her up.
That's it. Yeah.
Look, y'all stay tuned. Y'all keep it locked. What's your Instagram?
Instagram, Kalua24. KAHLUA 24. Kalua24.
All right, look, make sure y'all support Turashima. She's really doing her thing out here in the capital city. This is Diamond and Rolla TV. I'm your man, Trolley. Turashima in the building, and we're out.
Thank you.
What's up? This is Diamond and Rolla TV. Right now, we're at the gathering, and I'm sitting here with Miss Brittany. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you are with Keller Williams Real Estate?
Yes.
Okay, so how long have you been doing real estate?
I've been selling real estate for about 4 years.
Okay. So how you like that? Like that's.
I love it. It's my passion. That's what I've been doing for the last 4 years, and I love helping people, especially first-time home buyers, get into their home and actually see their dreams realized, you know, as far as getting into a house and getting their families into a home and just taking that next step.
Okay. So like how long have you been doing this again?
4 years.
4 years. Okay, so like where y'all located at?
Prairieville. I work at the Keller Williams in Prairieville. It's Keller Williams Realty First Choice. So I've been there for the duration of my real estate career.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So if people want to get in touch with you and they wanted to, you know, just look at some homes or a building, how would they get in touch with you?
The best way to get in contact with me, you can actually reach out to me on Instagram, B August Realtor or B&B Properties. You can contact me by cell phone, 513-884-3588. Or you can also reach out to me by email. My email address is bbeard@kw.com.
Okay, well look, y'all keep it locked and stay tuned to Diamond and Rolla TV. Right now we're at the gathering, right here by LSU. It's a lovely event, man. Y'all should have been here. What's up? This is Trolla with Diamond and Rolla TV. Right now I'm with Miss Tiffany. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
We're at the gathering, in case you didn't know. You was telling me that you have a boutique. So tell me a little bit about your boutique.
I own a children's boutique. It's called Fairy Tales Children's Boutique. It's basically, it ranges from infant on up to about 10 years old. I sell clothing, accessories, shoes, and things like that. It's an up-and-coming boutique. I just started.
Okay, so like is it online or is it?
Yeah, it's an online boutique.
Okay,
it's online. So
you mostly cater to the kids?
Yes.
Okay, what made you want to do that?
I tried once before to do an adult women's clothing boutique, but I'd rather do children because, children, even though the parents are purchasing, children are easy to buy for, I feel, you know, and I'm selling it in sets, so it's not hard for you to choose, you know, everything is already matched up with something, so it's not like, you know, it's just a hard decision, you know, everything is already matched up, accessorized and everything. So.
Okay. So you coordinate the outfits yourself? Okay. So like, can like people, like if they wanted to like piece it together themselves, can they do that?
Yeah. I offer that as well. I mean, it's just basically all about what you want, but in order to make it easier, you know, I would do the sets.
I know that help a lot of people out.
Yeah, it does.
So like, do you have like shoes too?
Yeah, I have shoes, accessories, the whole nine.
Okay. All right, so how long you been doing this again?
I actually just started. I've been kind of contemplating on it for like 2 years, but I was contradicting myself a lot about it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, once I got the ideas, I talked with friends and family, I just kind of went ahead and delivered. And I just feel like even though it hasn't been out that long, I've actually had a really good outcome with it.
Okay.
I'm actually doing really good with it.
Okay, so are you from Baton Rouge?
Yeah, I'm originally from Baton Rouge.
Okay, awesome. So like, what's next? What do you have coming up?
What's next? I'm actually trying to do something that I'm creating myself. Like, even though I'm selling this merchandise, I actually want to start like creating my own stuff. I want to start sewing. I want to start like branching out to do more things. I want to start a lip line for kids. I want to coloring books for kids. Like, I mean, the whole nine. Like, I have a whole lot of ideas. I'm just you know, trying to deliver and slowly think of better things to do because I don't want to limit myself.
You like kids, huh?
I love kids. I really do.
I can tell. Like, that's good that you're doing something that you love to do. Yeah. Like, you're really catering towards the youth.
I mean, because I feel like us women, like, we can go into a store and just find any and everything that we want. With kids, we are limited, you know. Yeah. Like, when I go into a store, I have 3 daughters. So I may have to go to one store for my oldest, and I have to go to another for my other 2. Right. And if I do find an outfit here, I may have to go find accessories somewhere else or shoes somewhere else. I don't like that, you know. I want to be online and have everything that you need in one spot.
So you have it pretty good. All you have to do is just go to your own store and just...
Pretty much, yeah. Look, I already have my own models and everything. Set. Yeah.
How old are your little ones?
I have a 4-year-old, I have a 5-year-old, and I have a 9-year-old.
Awesome. They already ready then.
Yeah. Look, winning all the way around the board because mommy gonna dress them up and everything. Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah. So, like, for the people who want to, like, you know, get some clothes for their kids, like, how would they go to the website? What is the name of the website?
My website is www.fairytalescb.bigcartel.com. Okay. Or you can follow my page. My Instagram page is idream_fairytales on Instagram, as well as Facebook. Facebook is Fairy Tales Children's Boutique.
Awesome. That's what's up. I have a 1-year-old daughter, so...
Well, you want to come shop
right.
with me.
I need you have a card on you or something?
Yeah, I do. I'll give you one once we finish the interview. I have a card for you.
See, y'all should have came to the gathering. We getting connected right now.
But still, that's okay because they have the website now, so they can come and shop with me too.
That's what's up. So, look, do it before I do because I'm about to go do it. Okay, so look, we're at the gathering right now. I'm Charlie. This is Miss Tiffany. Support her. Support what she has going on. She's really doing a lot for the youth. She putting your clothes together. You know what I mean? So look, y'all keep it locked. Diamond Rolla TV. We out. Well, what's up? This is Charlie with Diamond Rolla TV. Right now we're at the gathering and I'm with Miss Richey right now with Zuna Bling Boutique. Can you please?
Yes, $5 paparazzi jewelry.
Okay, you heard her. Say it one more time.
$5 paparazzi jewelry.
That's right. Matter of fact, we're gonna pan in on some of the stuff that she has. She has some really good stuff. Tell them a little bit about your boutique.
So I started it about November 2016. So it's not very old. Just was introduced to the opportunity. I never was a sales type person, but I like jewelry, just as all women do. And so I just started because I wanted to get my own discount. And
you wanted to get your discount on jewelry?
On my jewelry.
Okay.
Because you can buy into it just to, you know, have your own discount if you want to, and not have to build a team or go out to events and sell. But I just started that way and took off.
That's what's up. So, like, what did you do before you started doing boutique?
I have a regular job. At the time, I was a sheriff deputy, and then now I'm a dispatcher at Southern University. Okay,
that's what's up. So, like, tell me about like what are some of your best jewelry that you have? Like,
so we have a fabulous line of jewelry. For women, we have our necklace and earring sets. I'm talking to you. Our necklace and earring sets, bracelets, rings, earrings. For men, we have genuine leather bracelets as well as for women. They are unisex. We have children's jewelry, little girls' jewelry. It gives you a chance to experience different metals if you're only used to wearing silver like I was, it lets you branch out and experience, you know, gold or coppers, brass, you know, stuff like that. So,
do you do like any custom jewelry?
No.
Okay.
It's all manufactured.
Okay. Do you have a website?
Yes, it is www.zunabling.com. That's Z-Zebra, UNAHBLING.com.
Awesome.
And I'm here local in Baton Rouge. I can be reached at 225-939-1354. I have people come by and look at what I may have from time to time, but I'm always at events somewhere in the town.
What's up? This Trial with Dominant Roller TV. Right now we're at the gathering and I'm with the one and only Jay Raquel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you do music?
Yes, I am a gospel contemporary recording artist.
Say that again.
I am a gospel contemporary recording artist.
Y'all better make sure y'all heard that. Okay, so look, how can people listen to some of your music? Like,
you can find my music on iTunes, any digital download site, YouTube. All they have to do is type in Jay Raquel or The Return Of, which is the name of my album I just dropped.
That's what's up. So like, give me a little background behind that. What makes you come up with that title?
The Return Of, well, I kind of was off the gospel scene for a little while. Okay. Had some things happen, you know, like most people do. And my producer, Kevin Lampton, called me and was like, look, I need this music recorded. It's all done. And I just knew that it was God. You know, it was time for me to make a comeback. So that's basically what it is, The Return Of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you want to do, like, gospel music?
Oh man, it's always been embedded in me. So it's not just gospel music, but it's inspirational music as well. Just for my love for God, because of what He's done for me, for my family, what He's brought me through. Just like anybody else, I've been out there doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? But some of the things He's brought me from, you know, when I was down at my lowest, it was only Him that brought me through. So I feel like I owe Him all of that, and I know that without Him, I wouldn't make it. So that's why I chose gospel music, the good news music, to share with people. And I want people to know that there's always a way out. There's a message in what I'm trying to say, and I want people to share in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, like, what kind of gospel music do you do? You say contemporary, right?
Yeah, contemporary. Now, what I do is I do different styles, different genres. The message is still the same, but the sound of the music is different. Now, I got some old school, you know, the old church clapping music. I got a little R&B feel song. You know, I got a little hype song. I've even done some hooks to some gospel rappers' music as well. Okay. So I'm not confined necessarily to a style, but, you know, my message stays the same.
Okay, like, are you more like high energy, or do you have more mellow type
All
music?
of that.
All of that?
All of that. High energy, mellow, worship, just whatever it calls for at the time, I can do all of that.
Okay, tell me, like, what's the difference between, like, praise and worship music?
Okay, the difference between praise and the worship side of it, right? Okay, so praise music basically is like the Bible says, let everything that has breath praise God. Right. Praise is just like your inward, what you feel about God, and you're expressing it. You know, it's loud, it's exuberant, it's joyful. But worship has everything to do with God and God ministering to you. Right. You know, it takes a lot. It takes time with Him to really enter into that place and understand what's going on at the time. You know, it's Him really, really speaking to you in that one-on-one time.
That's what's up.
So in short, that's, you know, a little bit of the difference.
I mean, thank you for answering that question. So, like, do you have, like, any music videos?
No, but I am featured in one. I did one years ago by Los. And at the time, I was under the name Jamie Lee. It's called Forgive Me /Us. Still a phenomenal song. But right now, I don't have any music videos, but it's coming.
Look, y'all keep it locked with Jay Raquel. She's really doing her thing. I can't wait to, like, check out her album. You know what I'm saying? I suggest you guys do the same thing. So, look, y'all keep it locked. Dominant Roller TV. We're out. What's up? This Trial with Dominant Roller TV. Right now, I'm sitting here with Miss Camry. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, no problem, no problem. So, look, tell me a little bit about your music.
Well, I'm an upcoming artist. I do R&B, gospel, and I'm just trying to, you know, get my feet wet, trying to get out there, network, you know, get my followers up on social media, follow me.
Make sure you follow her. Follow my girl.
SAY Killer Cam, you know, all together. And, you know, just trying to get out there.
Okay. So, like, what kind of things you doing to get out there? Like, you have an album out, a mixtape or something?
Working on music. It's coming soon.
That's the name of it? That's the name of your album?
No. You know, it's coming soon.
I thought you say working on music was the name of it. That's a pretty cool title.
Working on music?
Yeah, I threw that out there, though. I said it first.
Better than that. Okay, I can come up with something a little more catchier than that.
All right. Okay.
But working on some music is coming soon. I have a YouTube channel too that's linked to my Instagram page, and you know I network, do stuff like that. You know, just trying to.
Okay. So like, how would you describe your music? Do you sing or you rap?
I sing. I sing. I can rap a little bit too though. You know, if you push me, I can maybe spit 2 bars, just 2.
Spit your 2.
Okay. Album coming soon. Look for it on the way. You can catch me on the interstate, cruising in my car. It's blue, you know. That's all I got.
There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up. You got great energy. Is your music like great energy, like the way you are?
I do sexual music. I do feel-good music. I do pop music, hip-hop, all of that. You know,
do everything.
Do everything. You know, you got to make sure you don't close your audience out. You know, make sure you can reach everybody. So that's what I try to do.
So, like, what would you say your target market is?
I would say, if we're doing age range, I would say 18 to 36. But at the same time, as far as demographics, I would do, you know, blacks, whites, you know, all around everybody. My music is for everybody. Okay. I want to be an all-around artist.
Okay. Like, I'm saying, like, I guess I should ask, like, what kind of crowd do you like? Like, do you like a more mellow crowd, you know, or?
Well, right now, I have more of like a more intimate scene right now.
Yeah,
but my ultimate goal, like my dream, is to be in front of a big, large audience, you know, like arenas with so much energy. Like their energy motivates my energy, and we just all vibing out. That's my ultimate goal when it comes to my audience.
Okay, where you from?
Baton Rouge, right here. Okay. 225.
225. Dead boot. You know. So, like, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing honestly, since I was 3. I know a lot of people say that, but I've really been singing my people's ears off since I was 3. You can ask. They've been telling me to be quiet for years. They don't tell me no more, though.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, look, I'm looking forward to some of the music that you got coming up. Do you have any singles out right now?
No, I don't. I'm going to just be honest. Okay. Not yet. But again, working on it. You know, I've been writing. Been doing all of that, just looking for a good studio with good quality music, good quality sound, to make sure that what I'm thinking and the imagery I'm going for is coming to life as I put it out, you know, my project.
Hey, producers, engineers, y'all hear, man. Like, she has the voice. She's just looking for the right studio home. So
go. Social media.
Reach out to her.
Reach out to me.
What's your Instagram again?
_ say Killer Cam, SAY Killer Cam, and on Facebook, Camry, CAMRIE, Bynum, BYNUM.
Already. Hey, thank you for coming to the show. It was a pleasure.
Thank y'all for having me.
Look, y'all keep it locked to Diamond Rolla TV. Right now, I'm with your man TJ, man. How you doing today?
All is well, man. Thank you so much for having me, man. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, no problem, man. You're doing a lot, man. You recently did the Boosie Bash.
Correct.
You got some upcoming events I seen.
Yes.
Like, man, tell the people a little bit about what you have going on, man.
Well, man, I'm just trying to get our demographic out again. You know, it's so often that we rarely get to come out and socialize and patronize. You know, life happens. You know, you get 20, 25, 30, 35 and up. Life happens. You got kids. You got responsibilities. You got football practice. You got choir rehearsal. You got Bible study. You got so many things going on that it's rare that you can get out and hang out like we used to. But it doesn't mean that spirit in you has died. It just means life happens.
Right.
So instead of me doing it on a weekly basis like I did at the club for so many years, I try to do it periodically. So with that being said, you know, it makes sense that we do the Black and White Affair. We bring that back. It makes sense that we do events like this, The Gathering, brought to you by Nicole Grimes and her team. And, you know, it just makes a lot of sense, man, that every now and then we get out and let our head down and party with a purpose.
Right. That's what's up, man. You couldn't have said it any better, man. Like, tell me, like, you say you have some, you have some upcoming events coming up. You say the All White Affair?
It's the Black and White Affair, man, and we've been doing that thing, man, literally at this point, it's the 16th or 17th year we've done it. And in 15, we had a little issue with the city. So they kind of, they blocked us because of the talent. But this year we're doing it again, man. It's for the first time in 3 years. And we had a private jet aircraft hangar at the Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport. Wow. And we're looking so forward to it, man. I want to invite you and yours. And it's from all ages, man. 21 to 25 to 30, 35, 40, 45, 60. I mean, all the way across the board, there's something in there for everybody. And we're just going to have a great time, man. And we got some talent that we're going to unleash, and we got some DJs that we're going to unveil. And it's just going to be a great set. It's going to be a great situation for the capital city of Baton Rouge.
Okay. Man, look, man, this is something that we ask people on the show often. The name of the show is Dominant Rolla TV. I'm quite sure you know what dominant means.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, I just want to ask you, what makes you dominant as a person?
Well, what I like to believe in my spirit makes me dominant is the word no is very relative. Some people say no is non-existent. No exists.
Yeah, it does.
It really does exist. But sometimes people take the word no and turn it into a maybe, or turn it into a possibly, or turn it into a maybe not now. But sometimes people turn the word no into hell yeah, or right now, or it wasn't supposed to happen, but for you, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I like to think. That's what I like to think the word dominant means. When you have a dominant spirit and a dominant personality, it means, it may mean no for him or her, but for you, hell yeah, right now.
Yeah.
And that's how I like to live my life, and it has a lot to do with who we're asking the question to, but it has a lot to do with God. It has a lot to do with favor. It has a lot to do with blessing. It has a lot to do with the work that you put in. Right. Because you can't just jump off the porch and expect to hear yeah every day.
Exactly.
If you've been doing it 10, 12, 15, 20 years, like myself and some of my counterparts, you can expect to hear yeah a little more often than you hear no. Right. So I don't take no as a no. I take no as a roadblock. Right. So with that being said, man, I hear no and I hear it and I don't hear it. So no might turn very quickly into a hell no or to or for you, we got you. Come on. Come around here. Come around this backside. It's a special place for people like you. So, that's just how I feel, man.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man. That's what's up for real. So to go back on the Boosie Bash, that event was a success. It was that was epic, I want to say.
Right.
What made you want to do that?
Well, man, it's monumental, man. It's him, bro. I'll be honest, man, I'm not trying to take all the credit for that at all. That was Hatch's event, he really wanted to do that. And when he hit me, I kind of gave him a little direction on it. But when he hit me, he wanted to do a Bupac tour. Yeah. He's doing a big Bupac tour. It's still going on today. Yeah. So he wanted to do the Bupac tour, and I was like, no, you can't come home and do that. When you come home, you got to do something different. You got to do it special. You got to do, you got to make some noise. You got to do a festival. You got to showcase this talent that's exactly right here in Baton Rouge. You got to make people understand that it's more than just a Bupac tour or a Boosie concert. Yeah. Nah, so, what we did, man, we highlighted a lot of talent in this city, man. There's a wealth of talent in Baton Rouge and the surrounding areas. So it made me feel good to be a part of that. And we're going to do it. I'm so glad to be a part of the one in 2018 this year. Yeah. But what you really need to understand is that next year is going to be a monster.
I can't wait. Can we get some insight on who's coming?
I wish I could, man. Okay. But let's just say, last year we highlighted a lot of local talent.
A lot, yeah.
Just say, next year the boy using all his favors, man. Okay. And I'm talking about his industry favors.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing names. I'm hearing names. I'm hearing Meeks. I'm hearing Jeezys. I'm hearing Cardi B's. I'm hearing these names like Kevin Gates. I'm hearing these names like it's water, like it's nothing. These are conversations that are truly being had, and people are putting dates down on their calendar to come down here and rock with the boy, man. And we're gonna and it's not just gonna be a day, man. We're gonna turn it into a weekend. We're gonna turn it into some Saturday day parties. We're gonna turn it into some Sunday brunches. we're gonna turn it into some Friday night events.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be some weekend festivities. And you know, we're gonna celebrate Baton Rouge, man, because you know, Sharon Weston Broom, I'm gonna be honest, man, she's the first. You know, and all these people, Keisha Bottoms, they celebrating and they following in her footsteps.
Yeah.
And even my girl in New Orleans, and even the mayor of San Francisco that just got elected last week.
Yeah.
You know, she was the first black female mayor of a city like this, man. So, you know, we're going to keep it going, man. And we got a black police chief. And we're going to keep, you know, and our numbers are changing, bro. So we're going to keep it going.
That's big. That's big, man. Look, I salute you, man, and your success and everything that you're doing, man. And I just want y'all to keep it locked and just whatever TJ has going on, like just support it because it's not going to be any baloney or anything like that. It's going to be something worth going to. You know, so like if people want to get in touch with you or know like what you have coming up next, how can they?
What I would encourage you to do is, man, I'm on Instagram all day. I'm playing on the gram all day, man. So hit me up at Perfect 10 Productions. That's PERFECT, the number 10. Don't spell out TEN. It's the number 10, and it's Productions with S. Perfect 10 Productions. You know what I'm saying? And on Facebook, I'm a TJ Jackson. Twitter, I'm Mr. Perfect 10. Just hit me up. It's a lot of stuff that's coming up, and I'll be honest with you, man. I'm very, very focused on getting my demographic out, like the 30 and up crowd. For the people that say there's nothing for us to do here, man, I'm an adult, man. I have a child. You know, I got to go to basketball practice and soccer practice and cheerleading practice. So and Bible study. So you know, I know what it's like to have a wife at home and a spouse. So I know it can't be all the time, but just know that when I try to get you out of the house, man, it's for a good cause, and it's gonna be some political fundraisers to change the narrative in our city.
Yeah.
And in addition, from the entertainment piece, you know, we just want to do some good stuff, man. Southern Homecoming, LSU Homecoming. We trying to do some good stuff in our city, man, for the grown folks. You know, I'm talking about really grown people with jobs and responsibilities and 401k plans and good jobs with direct deposit and all that good stuff. I ain't talking about people that say they grown.
Right.
I'm talking about real grown with you know, with responsibilities. Absolutely. So,
look, man, y'all keep it locked. It's your man TJ. This is Diamond Roller TV.
1000. Thank you.
What's up? This is Troller with Diamond Roller TV. Right now, I'm sitting with Miss Nicole Grimes, and we're at the gathering right now. This is a nice event.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy that y'all are here. Shout out to Diamond Roller TV for being in the building. Yes.
So, like, what made you want to put this together?
I literally have a passion for bringing people together, like diverse people, you know, people who wouldn't normally be in the same space to network and just grow from each other. I think we can learn so much from just getting to know each other better and just from actually giving back to our community through investments of relationships, whether it be spending money, whether it be just support. So I talked a lot with YBS entrepreneurs, and so we both have a similar vision. So we've been actually working on planning this particular event since February.
Wow, y'all really put the work in. The outcome's great.
Thank you.
So like what all do you do? I know you have a lot that you're doing.
Yeah, so I'm an educator. I've been an educator for a while. That's one of my first passions. I love children. And also I'm a founder of Majestic Group, which is my own company.
Okay.
And what I do is work on career strategy. So I do things like networking events. I do things like coaching individuals on their professional vision to create a blueprint to get them from point A to point B. And I also host different seminars from time to time.
Okay.
So we're just growing. You know, like I said, this is one of my passions. I love events. I love bringing people together. And so I'm just looking forward to the next one.
So like, matter of fact, speaking of the next one, like what do you have in mind for the next one? Because like, this is big. This is a whole nother level, so I can only imagine it's going to only go up from here.
Yeah, for the next gathering?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the next gathering, we're thinking about hosting it here.
Okay.
And just really reaching out to some of the people that are actually here tonight. You know, right now, I'm just listening to people. I'm connecting with people I may know from social media. You know, people are talking to me about ideas they have. Different groups are here talking about supporting this type of event. So right now, it's hard for me to put a ceiling on what it might be, but it's going to be off the chain. So if you weren't here, make sure you're at the next one. Yes.
Can you like name some of the people that you have that came?
Mike Foster Quartet.
Mike Foster, yeah,
so
Quartet.
y'all have heard of the project, but the quartet was actually here. So the Michael Foster Quartet. Also, we have a couple of chefs that came out and actually volunteered food so that people could actually taste, a little sample of what they actually prepare. So we have a vegan chef, we got a southern chef, and then another chef that just specializes in great cooking. We have a mobile bartending service here that donated beverages tonight. Liquid Fix mobile bartending service. We have Mr. Easy Picks over here in the background. He's our videographer tonight and also taking photos. We have Brad Gordon International, who's hosting an awesome adult prom this Saturday in the capital city.
Can't wait.
Terrell Jackson, Squeak, Shamaya, the photographer,
So
Jason Gardner, Sha Dior, Jessica with Cali Monroe Boutique. I'm going to get in trouble because I'm trying to name everybody.
Hey, if she
our
miss
DJ,
anybody,
our DJ is a professor at Southern. So you have people that, like I described him, professor by day, but DJ by night. See TJ coming in here, y'all better go to that black and white party. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so what do you have coming up? Like, what's next for you besides the gathering?
So right now, I'm in the process of planning. I usually have networking events called the Power Hour. Okay. So I'm looking at planning.
Is that held in Baton Rouge?
Yep, I had 3 events like that last year, which is similar to this one. So I'm thinking about planning one of those very soon. Okay. And again, working on another edition of the actual gathering. And besides events, just working with individuals. So I'm scheduling power sessions where people could book me for maybe an hour to talk about what their vision is, get some advice, let's work through a plan and a strategy. Sometimes all you need is just to be in a space with like-minded people.
Right.
And you need to be able to talk through a plan with somebody that can help you map out some things. So
would you pretty much be called like a business advisor or like a marketing?
I call myself a career strategist. Okay. Some people call me a business architect, that kind of thing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like what's your passion behind that? Like what made you want to do that?
I think what made me do it was just the path that I've gone on in the field of education. I started as a teacher, and people saw different things in me and started to pull me up the ladder. Yeah. And so many people along the way have been like, how did you do this? How do you navigate the boardroom? How do you work, as a woman in a room full of men? Asking me for resume help and things of that nature. And people say, you need to make this a business. So I just been praying about it, and I just stepped out, took a leap of faith. Yeah. And I think when you put your God-given talents to use, and when you're working in your calling, things are going to manifest. Right. Because just with the gathering tonight, there are so many people, y'all, who have come out. And I'm not going to name them because, blessings come from heaven, but there's so many people that y'all wouldn't believe just donated time and product and service to tonight. Yeah, right. So I think when you have like an organic space and when you're working from a passion, God is going to multiply that for you. So, it's like God-given talent and just not being afraid to step out and push through. Okay. So we have to have another episode where we talk about the struggle and all of that. But we're gonna focus on the positive tonight.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So like, if people want to book you for your services, like, how would they do that?
They can contact me through my website, www.thenicolemg.com, or visit my Instagram, NicoleGrimes_, and that's where you can find me. So y'all reach out. I would love to help you.
What's up? This is Rolla with Diamond Roller TV. Right now we're with Chef C. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing good. So how long have you been doing culinary arts?
About 5 years now.
About 5 years. How do you like it?
I love it.
I like the food.
Thank you. I take pride in that.
So like if people wanted to get in contact with you, and first off, before we get into that, like, what made you come up with the idea to put the food like in those pieces of like that paper that you had? Like that was like brilliant. I like that.
Whenever I create a dish or plan on doing an event, I always think about presentation. Right. And I look for things that are different. So I knew that once you fill it up, it opens up on your plate, and I just thought that'd be good.
That was a
nice
great
for
presentation.
Your eyes, so. I'm big on presentation. If you look at my page, you'll see that. I love presentation.
So like, do you have like a restaurant, or do you do more like catering? You go to different events and
I do more private chef stuff. I do offer catering services. However, I love to do more one-on-one, more intimate setting things, private dinners and things like that. So I don't have a restaurant right now. I operate from home. I cook every day. People call me and just tell me they want something or for me to create it, and I do it, and I love what I do. So
okay, so like, what is one of your most famous dishes?
The most famous is the loaded potatoes. Everybody are crazy about those. Yeah.
First off, I love loaded potatoes, and I'm not making that up. Like, tell me, like, why would I want your loaded potato? You
have to see it. It's just every bite is flavorful. It's full of meat. It's full of veggies or whatever you want on it. It's just they dubbed me the potato lady.
Really?
So, but I like to do other things. That's not my favorite thing to make. But
that might be my favorite thing to order.
Yeah, that's what everybody order. I have one customer that's just 2 years straight, nothing but potatoes.
Wow, so I can just like call you and be like, hey, can you make me a loaded potato?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I need your card after we done.
Okay.
Okay, so like if people wanted to like book you for an event, like how can they do that?
Just send me an email or follow me on Instagram at classy_and_country. And my number's in the bio. Just call me and we go from there.
Okay.
And I will have a food truck. It's coming out later on this year, so be looking for me.
That's what's up. So what is it gonna be called? Like what your food truck?
I'm keeping all that under wraps for now.
Oh, everybody got these secrets.
Yeah, I have to be a little secretive somewhere.
And that's what's up. That's what's up. I respect it. Look, y'all stay tuned and keep it locked with Diamond and Rolla TV. This is Chef C. Make sure y'all check her out. The food was great. What's up? This is Rolla with Diamond and Rolla TV. Right now we're at the gathering, and I'm sitting here with the one and only Jason of Vivid Images. How you doing tonight, man?
What's up, man? What's up?
I'm doing good, bro. Look, man.
Appreciate you having me on the show.
Hey, thank you for being on the show, man. Man, first off, I want to say I'm very proud, and I really look up to your success, man. Like you're really doing your thing in the city, like for real.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
Same
man.
with you. Same with you.
Man.
I see you growing your TV show. I follow you on Instagram. I mean,
you've
been doing it for a while, and I appreciate you doing business with me in the past. I've seen that too. So. And my last birthday party, you came through and showed so much love.
Yeah,
so I appreciate that, man.
Already, man. So tell me, I want to know, what made you go into the printing business and the graphics? What made you start that?
So I like art. You know, I got a passion for design, and I really started off kind of. Want to take it way back. When I was in high school, I designed the yearbook cover. So I drew that. It was for Southern Lab. I did the yearbook cover, and they put my name in the yearbook and all of that as the designer. And from that, it just kind of really kind of inspired me to do more and more artwork. And from that, I learned Photoshop when I was working at a bank. I was working at Hancock Bank, and I was taking entrepreneur. I went to school for business management, Southern University, and in my entrepreneurship class, we had to come up with a business. And the business it was a fictitious business. I came up with Vivid Images.
Wow.
So from that class project, it just kind of kept on, and I really went in business for real, and here we are today.
So when you first started, and I know it started, as a fictitious project for school.
Right.
Did you actually see it going somewhere else fast? Did you envision it being what it is today?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I started out as a school project, and man, just life will really just kind of open up different doors, and your vision, it just kind of happened. I never thought I'd be a print guy, when I was in school.
You're more than a print guy, though. Oh, you talking about in school?
When I was in school, I never thought I'd own a print company.
Yeah.
I didn't think that's what I would be doing, but just through art and having to pick a platform, I know at the time I think printing and either you're doing websites or you're doing printing.
Yeah.
And at the time I was doing a lot of stuff for the Greeks, and it started flyers, business cards, and got my first printer, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, man. So look, I've heard stories. I know when you first started, I heard you started at home. You started at home.
Yeah, right. Of course. So my dad had a shop where he, kept his lawnmower and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So he cleared it all out, took his tools out. I told him I wanted to paint the walls green.
Yeah.
He was like, man, what are you doing? You painting the wall, but I was trying to do a green screen thing. I was playing with video. I just started playing with the camera, doing graphics, and I started doing album covers, and it just kept building. I found my niche, when I started doing flyers, because it was a consistent revenue stream. People kept coming back.
Yeah.
I'll satisfy a customer and they come back next week or the week after and get some more flyers, and it just kept on. Like I said, when you start doing stuff, it'll take you through.
Yeah.
You just go with the flow. and you just end up, owning a print company.
That's a man. The way you saying it is like it just happened, but to me it's like that's amazing though. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when I look back at it, it's amazing to me too, because I never would have thought that I would I had multiple locations at one time. I had one in Shreveport, New Orleans, Hammond, of course Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't know is I had a couple of different locations in Baton Rouge at one time because we had outgrown Sherwood. Sherwood was I remember 1,700 square foot.
Yeah.
So just the printer alone in the back was taking up the whole space. It just got to the point where we outgrew Sherwood real fast.
Yeah.
So I had a warehouse where we were storing other printers. I had another set of employees, another set of bills. I had to get on paper one day. I was like, man, I really should own a building for the kind of expenses I had.
Yeah.
So I went to the bank and now I own my building and it's on Beaumont Drive. So everything is running a lot better. A lot of times in the past, having those two locations, we was trying to do the same day, next day back then. But having those two locations, we would bet it all that everything was going to just go as we planned. But, stuff go down, employees don't come to work, whatever. So now everything is running smooth, thank God. I mean, we got it all in one building.
Yeah.
We got two printers, so one go down, we could just put it on the other one. We really got it down packed now where we can offer that and feel, and not have a lot of mishaps that would cause a customer not to get their product on time.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like being able to deliver that product on time is everything.
So like I would like to say like your company, y'all have great customer service.
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank
do
you.
deliver on time.
Thank you. And we went through that too. We had bad employees that really wasn't passionate about really just withholding just a good customer service experience for my customers. I had those complaints, went through that. I finally got a good staff. They with me. They real passionate about getting the stuff. I mean, when you call out, my biggest thing right now is sometimes we can't get to the phones fast enough. Yeah. And that's one of the things we're working on. Sometimes you may call and it's backed up, but I think in the next couple of months I'll have that problem solved. It's always, we always improving, always trying to get it better.
Speaking of involving, like I know you're working on an app.
So, not anymore.
You're not?
No,
okay.
I had to put the app down because we started an event app, and I did that because we were dealing with a lot of, we still are. We deal with a lot of promoters, entertainment, and stuff like that. So the whole idea with the app was to be able to kind of capitalize on that and put a product in the market that promoters could use to promote their events. Also, I had features on the app where if you went to an event, you can actually DM people by just entering the event. Yeah. So you enter an event like this mixer we at. People don't know each other. You come in, you log into the app, and then you can just start DMing everybody that's here by the geolocator that was built into it. But it really the reason I had to put the app down every year, come out with a new phone, and it's very expensive to keep up with the updates on the different phones that's coming out. You have to constantly have developers keeping up with that, and if you don't have a stream of revenue to actually keep up with it, you get to a point where you're spinning your wheels. So I put it to the side. I'm not abandoning the app's idea right now. I just put it to the side because I want to focus on some things with Vivid Images. We got a new website we're gonna drop. Actually, it's in October. I just dropped that, but yeah, in October we're gonna come with a new website that's gonna allow people to design stuff on the website. Type in information, it happens on the fly, and push it out. And you can take it to social media, print, whatever you want to do with it.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
It's very exciting to us.
That's what's up, man. Like aside from Vivid Images, like your birthday party was awesome. Like, are you having another one in 2019?
Yeah, I really had fun. We had bundles of Britneys for the first one, and then we did I kind of brought it down a notch. I'm not going to say I brought it down a notch, but it's more of a networking event now, whereas before it was like a big turn up, but now it's more of a networking event where people come out. I had it at the Indigo this year.
Okay.
And it was cool. I really liked that. You know, it was my kind of vibe actually. So we're gonna keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, man, like, I want to ask you 2 more questions. First off, I want to ask you like, what do you have coming up next? Like, do you have anything in the works that we should be on the lookout for?
So the website.
The website.
The website is the biggest thing that we got coming up. It's gonna be a game changer. You know, the website's gonna be a game changer. After that, we're gonna start hiring salespeople, putting them on the streets, going into businesses with laptops, iPads, and actually creating the content for barbershops, beauty salons, and really just selling it on the spot. Wow. I want to bring the store to the customers. I don't want them to have to come to me.
That's
I want to
awesome.
make it to where you can just walk in, a salesperson walk in, create a card in front of whoever, whatever type of business it is. We'll have a bunch of different, you know, designs ready to go. You know, template-based designs. You type it in, and just like that, next day they get their cards. We can ship it to them, or they can come pick it up. We just want to make everything streamlined, easy. I want to keep designers just designing a bunch of different templates. That's kind of where we're going with it. So instead of you coming in and saying, hey, you know, I want a business card for my barbershop, I'll just have a designer just designing barbershops and beauty salons all day. And you just come in and pick the one you want.
That's cool.
We customize it, boom, it's done, and it's out the door. That's what we're trying to move it to.
Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and keep it locked with that, because that's gonna be cool.
I need your designs on it too.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it, man.
See, people don't know he a designer.
Yeah, I do.
My man, I appreciate the business though, man. Over the years, man. I mean, I really appreciate everybody that's been doing business with me. I got to give it to, you know, the city of Baton Rouge for really supporting me over the years through all of my mess ups, just, you know, learning experiences, growing, you know, from one location to the other. Man, being in business is hard, bro. It's very challenging. You know, we deal, in my business, I deal with online pricing. So you know how competitive that is. I mean, I just want to say thank you to the city of Baton Rouge for supporting me for, right now, 19 years of business. We need to do something for my 20th year, bro. Okay. I need you to help me put that together.
I'm with it.
All right, for real. But yeah, man, just I'm humble, just appreciative for just everything the city has done for me and all of my customers, such as yourself and everybody else.
Man, if it was like for people that's watching, say it was an upcoming entrepreneur and they just looking for advice, like what kind of advice would you give them, an upcoming entrepreneur?
Upcoming entrepreneurs, I mean,
young business owner.
Man, it's just, you know, you gotta. A lot of times I see upcoming entrepreneurs really just kind of, they don't really put 100% in what they're doing. I see them moving around a lot. They may start off doing real estate, then the next time they see them, they getting some business cards for bail bonds, and then the next time I see them, they doing photography. Then that's fine. It's nothing wrong with that, but I do feel that with my experiences, you have to put 100% into and be very passionate in what you do for people to believe in you, buy your product, and really you stand behind that product. That way, if you met, you know, over the years, people will have compassion if you mess up or you drop the ball. They still be like, you know what, Jay, it's cool. I know you was late on my job. I'm still gonna come back and do business with you. Yeah. Because they see I'm really they see that I'm putting 200% into what I do. Yeah. You know, so I think that's what young entrepreneurs need to do is really figure out what they want. You know, have their vision together in the direction of how they want to do business, and really just go for it, man. Just really go for that, and until that pops. You know, then you can move on to the next thing and expand into something else. But I really think you gotta have one thing going first.
Right. Okay.
That's my opinion.
That's good stuff. Yeah. So like this is the last question, man. Like, you know, the name of the show is Dominant Rolla TV. Okay. And I'm sure you know what dominant means.
Right.
Okay. So I just want to ask you, like, what makes you dominant as a person?
What makes me dominant as a person?
Yeah, it's something we always ask people. Like, you know.
I don't know if I have an answer for that. What makes me dominant as a person? I mean, you know, I feel like I stand behind, you know, like I said, I really put 200% in what I'm doing. And in the past, I have veered away and tried other things, and I wasn't successful at it. Mm-hmm. and that's why I'm not saying that I've made all the right moves, but I feel like I have learned that, you know, Vivid Images is what has me here today, and that's my most successful, you know, venture thus far. So, you know, I'm really focused on. I wish I would have. Honestly, when I think about it, I wish I wouldn't have jumped into the app so early. I wish I would have just stayed focused on, and my website would be done right now instead of still working on it. So what makes me dominant today is I'm focused, and, you know, more than ever now, I have clarity on what I need to be doing, and I'm doing it. So that's what makes me dominant.
That's what's up, man. Look, y'all keep it locked. Right now, we're at the Gathering. I'm Charlie. It's your man,
Good
Jason
time.
of
We
Vivid
having a
Images.
great time. Great people out here. I love it, man. Thank you, bro.
What's up, man? It's Charlie with Dominant Roller TV. Right now, we're at the Gathering. Extraordinary event, man. Brought to you by Nicole Grimes and Patrick August, man. They really doing their thing, man. Like, how you doing tonight, man? How you look? You look a little tired right now. I know there's a lot going on, man.
It's been a long day, a long process, man. But the event was a major success. You know,
it really was.
Yeah, Black excellence, man. That's what we represent. YBS entrepreneurs, man.
Man, how you doing today, Brad?
I'm all right, man. I'm good. I'm thankful for everybody that came out, man. We had a good, like I said, for a first time event, it was awesome, man.
Yeah.
You know, and see a blessing in that.
Okay, man. So like, tell me, like, what made you want to put this event together, man? Talking to, well, both of y'all. So what made you want to put this event together?
It's kind of like coming full force with the vision of what we wanted to do. We wanted to get the brand out first, and then we wanted to go ahead and put that message out of what we're trying to do. We wanna link Black entrepreneurs, Black companies, Black movements. We want to put them together. Like, we can individually have success in different things, but if we put everything together, then we have something. Like I always say, like, outside of a move, we building a party. You know what I'm saying? We building a Black economic party in the state, and we want to be at the forefront of that. And everybody in this room that came out tonight, we want them to be a part of that structure that we begin to have of keeping that Black dollar in the Black community and serving a Black purpose.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, like, how are you part of YB?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my business partner.
Okay, all right.
You didn't recognize that?
No, I didn't.
I'm almost like the silent partner. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
So, okay.
Pass the. You know, he's the guy. He's the guy.
Like,
so I got that label now.
Yeah, pass the guy. Pass the face. Like I'll be the voice.
Okay, all right.
Be the voice of the movement.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, Pat
Hey,
will be the
so,
face.
like,
I'll be the voice.
I know a lot about the brand already because I did interviews with Pat.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, just for the people that's tuning in now, like, can y'all like go over the brand and the meaning and everything that y'all have going on with it?
Well, first of all, the YBS basically, YBS is a Black marketing firm. He pretty much told you everything that we're trying to accomplish with the YBS. But with the brand, it came about as, I mean, our logo came out so dope, and we just figured, like, man, okay, we can really turn this into a T-shirt. And now it has taken off so much because I guess the YBS statement is so broad and it's straight. It's a movement. It's a movement.
Yeah.
So, you know, so now that's where we at with that, and that's what took off from the clothing line. And then we just started putting our heads together more and more, and just got more creative. And I feel like I'm a very creative person. That's all I do is think.
Yeah.
And when I think about something, I go on my move instantly. I don't wait. You know. We came up with the Handsome Hustler.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
ladies,
you know, I feel like everybody. Every man, if you out there hustling and if you're handsome with it, that's a lifestyle, and it's caught, and then, you know, and the rest is history. So I mean, the people supporting it, people listening to our message, and man, we just gonna keep on pushing and stepping on their neck, man. But at the end of the day, though, I think the real reason why people are really paying attention, not that the brand is just dope, it's just the message and the movement.
Exactly.
You
It's
feel
a
me?
movement, like the.
Yeah.
I like the brand not only because it looks good, but I love the meaning behind it. That's why I wanted y'all to say it again for the people that don't know. Yeah. But like, man, what do y'all have coming up next? Like, the Gathering was a success. Like, what else do we need to be on the lookout for?
We do the cooking show. We got the Realtors Roundtable, and for us, even outside of the things that we're already doing, what we got coming is really about getting with individuals about what they're doing and being really, really innovative about how we tie things together.
Okay.
Like even like how we grew our brand is how we want to show people that they can grow their brand and then tie all these things together. That's why I was saying the importance of these networking events is that as many hands as we can tie together in a particular project, we want to do that. We want to make that happen. We do hashtags like you said, unity is key and strength in numbers. This is the reason we do these things so people can see it and see it in action. And it's not just words, it's real things, because if you see 2 and 3 people get together and make something happen, I don't have to sell you on it. I'm showing you that it can be done.
That's what's up, man. So like, what was like the starting process of like how y'all wanted to like how did this form? Like I want to know like how did y'all in the kitchen?
Yeah, in the kitchen.
I don't know if you ever saw some of my episodes, the in-house pop-up shop in my kitchen.
Yeah.
So I based this whole. I call him out of my sleep sometimes with some wild ideas.
Yeah.
But this whole, believe it or not, this whole organization came about. He called me up and said, "Man, I got an idea about something, and I want you to hear about it, bro. Because I know you making moves, you're a hustler, you're always about your business."
Yeah.
And we actually met at my mom's kitchen, in my mom's kitchen.
Wow.
You know, I live here in Baton Rouge, but we went back to New Orleans and we took it to the kitchen where we both grew up at. Because, we grew up playing bitty basketball together, so we was together since kids.
Okay.
So we took it back to the kitchen and we just sat down and talked some big business and that's where we at.
And now y'all doing big business.
Yeah. Even because y'all probably have a testimony that can attest to something
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Like even this was a thought at one time. And too many of us have thoughts that we don't want to put, into the world. Like we don't want to say that I want this because we're afraid that maybe it won't happen and people will judge us for it. Like no, that vision and that thought that starts from a phone call. Like this is that. Like this is the reality of that. And the more we show people that these things can be done, that's the more of us that get into business. That's the more of us that we can tie hands together and have real power and have real influence in our communities again. Because for me and for Pat, like this is just not about elevating our station as men. This is about elevating everybody around us that sees what we can accomplish and what we can do. Right. I always say I'm a vessel more than I'm anything else. Like I'm going to do more about what people see of me or see through me than I'll ever be able to accomplish as a man on my own.
Okay. Man, I just want to ask y'all. This is something that we ask a lot of people on the show. As you know, the name of the show is Dominant Rolla TV. I'm sure y'all know what dominant means. I just want to ask you guys, like, what makes you guys dominant as a person?
I mean, I feel like everything I touch and every vision I have in my head, I'm going to go the hardest. And I'm going to dominate anybody that, if you thought about being in a T-shirt game, or if you thought about being a basketball player, I want to be the better basketball player than you. Or if I'm going up against Michael Jordan, I want to feel like I'm going to beat Michael Jordan. And I'm going to dominate everything that I touch. And I've been doing that for a long time, man. This is nothing new to me, man. I've been in the hip-hop game in Baton Rouge, running the radio stations, promoting local rappers, and just everything, man. I own a inflatable company for 12 years in Baton Rouge. A lot of people think you got to move outside of Baton Rouge to go to a different level, to a different city to get on a different level. Nah, I'm gonna just dominate the market, and I'm gonna network with as many people as I can. People like you, people like Remy, people like Nicole, Grimes, everybody that's in the industry, man. We gonna come together and we gonna form a team, and we just gonna dominate the market. And I mean, and that's and you gonna know my name. You gonna respect my personality. You gonna respect everything I do, man. And that's that. I feel like I said, I dominate everything I put my hands on because I believe in me. Self-confidence. I'm overconfident.
See what I'm saying? That's the face. That's the thing. And for me, I guess to answer that question, I say my dominance is my will. Like I'm one of those people that if I'm focused, I'm fixated on something, like that's what it is. I think through action and seeing things through, and not being one of those people that has a vision or has a dream that kind of falls by the wayside. Like my dominant power, you have this thing, like my superpower is gonna always be my will. I'm determined when I go ahead and speak it out into that world, I'm determined to make it happen. Period. Because I think we win through perseverance more than anything else. And people need to see that. I think people give up on their dreams too fast. Everybody's gonna fall, everybody's gonna have pitfalls. That perseverance, that seeing it through even when times get hard, that's the difference. That's the difference between winning and losing. I say that maybe y'all can correct me because I know I'm gonna paraphrase this, but he's saying like a person is only successful because they get through all the losses. Because nobody wins straight out. Like, I mean, you take losses. The only people that are truly successful and win at this game is because they overcome all the losses. And that's it.
He had to think about that one, man. He was like, man, that's deep.
Yeah, that was deep. That was deep. I was like, right. But look, man, it was an honor being part of this event. The gathering was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm looking forward to more things that y'all have to come.
Big and better, man.
Y'all stay locked. Y'all keep it locked with the cooking show.
Entrepreneur.
YBS Entrepreneurs.
We want to be on here again. We need a reason to come back on, and I've personally been able to see y'all content, and we haven't been able to meet. So this is me saying congratulations to where y'all at and to where y'all going, man.
Thank you.
You know.
Look, man, y'all keep it locked, man. Diamond Rolla TV, man. We're out. What's up, man? It's Troller with Diamond Rolla TV. Right now, I'm with B Baton Rouge.
Hey.
Hey, how y'all doing? So, I seen y'all over there, like, snapping it up. Like,
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your company.
Okay, so B Baton Rouge is a online urban platform.
Mhm.
It's just trying to give people a new perspective on how they see Baton Rouge.
Okay, what does the B stand for?
It's literally like BE, like
being,
being, like it's a
being
verb.
Baton.
You're actively being Baton Rouge.
Okay. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's cool.
So it just kind of takes out the connotation
Give it a
of
mic.
Baton Rouge, like urban,
Mhm.
like urban area
Uh-huh.
and like urban lifestyles, because all you see is kids getting killed on TV and
Yeah.
you know, just all sorts of Black Lives Matter, but it's kind of like a raging side. So we're
Yeah.
just telling the narratives of people in Baton Rouge.
Okay, so, like, what was the pictures for? Like, what are y'all going to do with that?
Oh, we take pictures at events just to like interact with our not our
Okay.
fans, but like our base, the people who follow us on Instagram, so they know that we are here in person.
It's a
And-
separate entity, and it's called Be Captured. And so
Okay.
we come to different events, and we just, you know, capture everything that Baton Rouge doesn't capture on the news.
Yeah, we help capture those moments.
Basically, y'all just showing, like, the more urban side of Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like the glowing side.
The glowing side.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean when you say the glowing side?
Like when I say the glowing side, I mean, you know, people are always saying like before the glow up. You know,
Okay,
you
okay.
catch it like before the glow up. So it's like Baton Rouge news is before the glow up, but being Baton Rouge is the glow up. Like you see Black people achieving something that you didn't see
Gotcha.
on the news.
Okay, I like that. So, like, what made y'all want to do that?
You'll have to ask Courtney. She's the mastermind behind it.
Okay.
She
Courtney Scott.
Courtney Scott. Yeah.
Okay. So, if people want to, like, you know, check out B Baton Rouge, like, how would they do that?
Oh, we're on Instagram and we're on Facebook. We have a Twitter, but not as strong a presence on there.
Okay.
But it's at BBE Baton Rouge.
Okay.
That's on Instagram, and Facebook is B Baton Rouge Media.
Okay. So, how long have y'all been doing this?
Close to a year.
I'm a PR intern, so this is my first event.
Okay.
So I just started last week.
Okay.
She's amazing though. Like she's changed our world.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, like, what should we be looking forward to, like, from B Baton Rouge?
Okay, so we have like a couple series that we've been working on. One is called 225.
Okay.
Not to get confused with 225, the magazine.
Yeah. Okay.
So 225 is when we ask 25 people 2 questions. We started that series.
Wow, I like that concept. That's pretty cool.
We started that off with a literary feature, right? We asked 25 people what their 2 favorite books were.
Mm-hmm.
But so we ended up getting 12. So we're gonna split it up. We're gonna get like 12 more people, 13 to get to 25.
Okay.
We're gonna ask 13 more people a set of 2 different questions. We're trying to figure out which theme that is and which month. But that's what we got so far. We got interviews with them, and we got pictures, really dope pictures, shot by Arta Fresh, Trey Bryheath.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, I want to thank y'all for being on Diamond Rolla TV. Before y'all go though, I want to ask y'all, like, what makes you guys dominant? The name of the show is Diamond Rolla TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I just want to ask you guys, what makes you guys dominant? And
What makes being Baton Rouge dominant, or
I'm gonna ask you that too, but what makes you you dominant?
Got you. What makes me dominant is I am a force to be reckoned with. I'm a big personality, and I'm always looking for ways to get into something. So that makes me dominant.
Okay.
I guess I could kind of bounce off of that because, like, people see me, like, on Twitter and social media and stuff. And then, like, this is one comment that I always get. It's like, dang, you actually short. I'm like, so I guess I got a big presence that dominates.
Yeah.
And people, like, kind of expect me to be, like, taller or bigger in stature. But it's just me. I'm 5'2", not 5'2", like
With
Lloyd.
the heart of a lion.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, like, all right, like what you asked me, like, so I'm gonna ask you, like, what makes Baton Rouge dominant? Because y'all say y'all catching the glow up. So, like, what makes it so dominant to the point you have to catch the glow up?
I think Baton Rouge is dominant because it's giving people a voice. Like, people didn't see, like, the cool, hip, trendy side of Baton Rouge. They just saw, like, and there's nothing wrong with it, like, seeing, like, the Lil Boosie and the rap side, because I love that side too.
Right.
But, like, there's more to Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
It kind of gives you a fuller picture of the African American community, well, the urban community, because urban isn't just black.
Please elaborate. What is urban? Because
Urban-
some people don't know that. Like, what is urban?
How would you define urban?
I would describe urban as everybody, but also the minority, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
When I say everybody, I mean like everybody in Baton Rouge isn't either all black or all white or all Mexican or all Latino. I would say urban is the mix of all of that. You can't just say one thing is urban or those pants are urban. You can't do that.
Right. Okay.
Urban.
It's a whole mix.
Yeah, that urban, like, to me, is just like, I think of the city. Like, that's the city culture, because there's a difference between urban and rural. Like, that's how I've always known it. Urban, rural, city, country.
Right.
So, like, that's when I think of, like, when I hear urban. And like she said, like, urban is just a mix. Like, everybody's up in here. You go to New York, it's urban as heck. Like, there's a whole melting pot up there.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah.
So, look, I didn't get a chance to take a picture with y'all. Is it too late?
No.
Did y'all break it down already?
We broke that down.
Okay.
But
All right, we can
if
still
Lee's,
take one.
I'm about to say, if Lee's still here, he could take a picture of us.
Okay, cool. We have a camera too, so.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Okay. So, look, it was a pleasure talking to you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing some more from Baton Rouge.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Y'all keep it locked. Dominant Rolla TV. What's up? This Rolla with Dominant Rolla TV, man, and we have someone that's not a stranger to the show, man. We have Lee from Lee's Photography and Lee's Bail Bond, man. How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Nice event. Glad to see new faces, new people, and got a chance to network again.
Man, it's good seeing you, man. Like you popped up on the spot, man, and then you end up getting to work.
That's how it is,
That's
man.
how it
Like I
happens.
say, tonight I wasn't a hired photographer, but
Yeah.
I always bring my camera with me, and I knew that this was the event that I just need to capture the moment, and
Right.
so Nicole ended up not having a photographer to do candids,
Wow.
and she like, man, thank you. You saved the day because you had your camera.
That's
it
what's
feels
up.
good because I passed out my cards, and I know someone gonna hire me for future events just based off my visibility tonight.
Right. Okay. So, man, like, how's everything going with the Bail Bond Company? And
Bro, that's why I was late today. Like, I didn't get here till after 8 o'clock because I had to go post the bond. So I did my
Okay.
day job, then went posted a bond, and still make my time to make it here tonight. It's about
That's what's
time management.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Speaking of time management, like, man, you made it in the nick of time to say that you were able to do everything that you done tonight.
Yeah.
So, like, man, like, how's everything? Like, I know you have you teach the kids about photography and everything,
Yeah.
man. Tell the people that's new, you know, to Lee and what Lee has going on. You know, like a little brief.
So Lee's Photography LA, you know, my focus is dealing with children. I am also a behavioral health professional, so I deal with kids with ADHD, dyslexia, you know what I'm saying? So I want children to know that there's other avenues on other options instead of selling drugs or doing the wrong thing in life. So, you know, I fell in love with photography just when I picked up that camera for the first time. So I definitely want to teach children the basics of taking pictures and how to focus and pretty much pick their own project of what they want to take photos of, what they passionate about. Because if I could save a life and show someone the love of the camera, you never know. That could be a young future entrepreneur. So it's all about passing it forward, paying it forward to those that's below us. and under us and show them the passion and the path on doing right and make money while doing it. So that's what it's all about, you know.
Man, Lee, I'm gonna ask you a question I never asked you on the show before, man. As you know, the name of the show is Dominant Rolla TV, and you know what dominant means, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I just want to ask you, like, what makes you dominant, Lee?
Man, what makes me dominant is I'm a leader. I follow my own vision. You know, it don't matter what other people think. I'm gonna do what I feel is right for me. You know what I'm saying? The average person would have been like, don't go to that event. You're not getting paid. Why go?
Right.
Why pull out your camera if you're not getting paid? But I understand that the power of people, and I understand the power of sometimes just putting yourself in certain situations that's gonna actually help you out in the long run.
Right.
So what makes it dominant for me, man, because I'm the ruler of all my decisions and God.
Come on, man.
If you don't have God in your life, you have nothing. So, you know, I'm blessed. You know, I lost everything in the flood, and I just, you know, I basically just take one step at a time.
Yeah.
But I always set plans, and I'm motivated for my future. You know, always gotta, pretty much, to reach a goal, you gotta have objectives to follow that goal. It's baby steps to get where you're trying to go.
Right. Well, man, look, man, it's always a pleasure, man, to talk to you, man. I know we're getting ready to wrap it up, man. This event the gathering was awesome. It was a great event, man.
Yeah.
But, man, like always, it's great to see you, man. And looking forward to seeing you again, man.
I just want to say something right quick because I see everybody else doing it. Dominant Rolla TV. If you're not with it, get with it. Because this man is going places, you know what I'm saying? Like, see him everywhere. You know, it start off small, but I'm telling you, he's definitely not small. You won't remember this name. You see this name? Remember this name because it's going everywhere. And guess what? I'm going to be behind it somehow. I'm going to make my show that I keep focused with this man because I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? He's doing big things in Baton Rouge. So definitely, Dominant Rolla TV is a place where you want to catch all your interviews, current events, current updates. He know what's up. If you don't know what's up, he know what's up. So get with it.